Hey guys, Dave from Wolfhard Hobbying here, and today we're going to take a look at how I'm going to paint my Blood Engine for the House Goritsi faction. The model was primed in a light gray and given a base coat of a 2-to-1 mixture of Vallejo model color Golden Olive and Rack Hearth Flesh. It was 2 olive to 1 flesh. That was applied by the airbrush, and then I did a quick pre-highlighting with the airbrush with just straight Rack Hearth Flesh. So in this video we're going to take a look at just some of the highlighting processes that I go in. So to start, we're going to do a 1-to-1 mixture of Kislev Flesh and Rack Hearth Flesh. This is just going to be kind of my final highlight for the model. I'm just going to get these twisted strains in the flesh here on his hand. Pretty much just hitting very small areas just to give some of those detail pop. You could do this with washes as well if you wanted to, but I tend to again stick away from washes to give me my overall effect. So this mixture, it does kind of go on, it does look a little bright at first, but with any paint it will dry a little darker and gives it a nice little highlight. So here, just picking out all the strains in that twisted limb there, just to give it some pop. So as you can see here with that highlight, it's already starting to show that his flesh is twisting just with the minimal highlighting that I'm doing there. For the bigger muscle groups, again, using my lamp kind of as where I want the light source to be coming from, just painting over the areas where I see the light shining off the model. This is a very quick and easy way to do highlighting, I guess, if you just want a tabletop standard style of a model. So again, just looking around the model just to see where I want to pick out. I do highlighting that isn't specifically coming from my lamp as I am twisting the model a bit. He's got this arm sewn on here, so I'm coming in with pretty much painting the whole arm just to give it a more like it was freshly attached from a new victim kind of look to it. Just give the model some more character. Not that it needed it, but I felt it would just give him more of that gruesome feeling. So here, just following the muscle texture. It's pretty much what you want to do when you are highlighting muscles, is just follow the muscle texture. So, and apply that to all over the model. As you can see him doing his face, he's got a slight indent in his head there. So want to kind of make that pop out, so I'm going to pick up the top there and right down there. I really want that indent to kind of pop. Just again, there's so much detail in this model that I want to pick it out, and I want it to show without having to go too close, so that when it's on the tabletop it really stands out. So just picking out the finger joints here from, again, using my lamp as the light source. And it's pretty straightforward from that. Just look around the model, see where you want to highlight, where you feel that there needs to be a little bit more emphasis in the muscles. Just because this guy is a hulking brute, you want him to really personify that while on the tabletop. So that's pretty much about it for painting the flesh on this guy. It's not a long process, especially if you do most of the work with the airbrush. So with this being a big model, I kind of wanted to get him done fast, but still look really good on the table. So that's why I chose to go with the airbrush for this guy and say not with the skirmishers. But again, just picking out strains in the muscle, just where you kind of want it to pop. Again, flesh is pretty straightforward. If you're painting human style flesh, is pretty straightforward. It's not too difficult, but again, it's all personal preference on where you want to go. So there are some darker areas on this model, like underneath him. You don't need to highlight, but I do. So I come in with Rack Hearth Flesh, and again, you could skip this step, but I chose to highlight it just to give a little bit more definition underneath the model for when he's more or less sitting on my shelf, so people can see some more details of the ripped flesh there. So it's pretty straightforward, just kind of edge highlighting around that tear. I don't want it to look new, as that would be kind of older flesh, so that's why I go with the Rakarth flesh, just because it's pale, so there wouldn't be a lot of blood flow to that skin area as his gut is hanging out. So, and then just in here on his hands or his back leg, whatever, just picking out some of the edges, just to, it'll break him up from his base as well once I get him on the base. So I do go in there at his chest, where his chest is sewn together, a little later, but other than that, pretty straightforward. Again, it's all personal preference on where you want to highlight, and his skin does get broken up once I start doing other parts of the model. So just going to put him back on his little temporary base and let him dry. So thanks guys for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Follow me on Facebook, and again guys, thanks for watching and have yourselves a great day.